Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Latest Cowboys injury adds to depth concerns in key position. The Dallas Cowboys notably lost a lot of talent in the offseason without properly replacing them. One of those names was longtime star veteran Tyron Smith, who signed with the Jets in free agency. Combine that with the departure of Tyler Biadasz, and the Cowboys' offensive line looked as weak as any as preseason kicked off. In the first preseason game against the LA Rams, O-line concerns only worsened. Chuma Edoga, widely expected to be the starter at left tackle in Week 1, left the game early with a toe injury. The veteran offensive lineman was seen in a walking boot after the game, and ESPN's Todd Archer reported there is some concern about his status. Chuma Edoga leaves mid-game with toe injury. We will obviously get a better idea after the MRI results, but this isn't what Cowboys fans wanted to hear. Edoga was supposed to help ease rookie Tyler Guyton as the starter at left tackle. Now, the 22-year-old out of Oklahoma will have to take over as the starter going forward unless the Cowboys receive good news from Edoga soon. The Cowboys obviously hoped that Guyton would eventually start as their first-round pick. However, he was considered a raw prospect that could potentially need some time before he adjusts to the NFL. Fortunately for the Cowboys, the rookie looked good in his snaps on Sunday. The same, however, can't be said about the rest of the offensive line. Trey Lance saw a ton of pressure from the Rams' defense. Even if Guyton were to start in Week 1, the Cowboys need Edoga as the primary swing tackle. Dallas is projected to start Tyler Smith at left guard, Brock Hoffman at center, Zach Martin at right guard, and Terrence Steele at right tackle to begin the season. Other than Smith and Martin, the rest of the offensive line looks shaky on paper and will be one of the most important positions that will determine the success of the Cowboys next season. $63 million four-time Pro Bowl running back wants to join Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are being pursued by four-time Pro Bowl running back Dalvin Cook. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler reported that Cook has an interest in joining the Cowboys. Fowler did not indicate whether the Cowboys share an interest in adding Cook. Dallas is also intrigued about a potential trade for Carolina Panthers running back Miles Sanders, per Fowler. The Cowboys know they face questions at running back after losing Tony Pollard to a bigger contract in Tennessee, Fowler detailed in an August 9, 2024. They will monitor the Ezekiel Elliott, Rico Dowdle, Royce Freeman experience, while keeping a short list of external options, just in case. Carolina's Miles Sanders is on that list. And Dalvin Cook has shown interest in playing for Dallas. As it stands, Elliott is slated as the starter, but the Cowboys will manage his snaps. They need Dowdle to stay healthy. McCarthy likes what he has shown in camp. And the team really likes Freeman's tape from the Rams last season and believes he can be an impact RB2/RB3 option, a banger in small doses. The Cowboys considered signing Dalvin Cook before opting to add Ezekiel Elliott. This is not the first time this offseason that the Cowboys have been linked to Cook. Former Dallas Morning News reporter Michael Gehlken previously reported that Dallas considered signing Cook before opting for a reunion with Ezekiel Elliott. The question is what the Cowboys would be getting in Cook, 29, at this stage of his career. Gone are the days of the type of production that landed Cook a 5-year, $63 million deal with the Minnesota Vikings in 2020. Following his release by Minnesota in 2023, Cook inked a 1-year, $7 million contract with the New York Jets last offseason. The Jets' season did not go as planned following Aaron Rodgers' injury, and the team released Cook in January. Cook was able to sign with the Baltimore Ravens but made a limited impact in the postseason. The four-time Pro Bowler is coming off the worst statistical season of his career. Cook posted 67 carries for 214 yards and no touchdowns in 2023. The playmaker also added 15 catches for 78 receiving yards. Cowboys could trade for former $65 million Super Bowl champ wideout. The Dallas Cowboys have plenty of question marks heading into the season, including the futures of star players like CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. Not only do the Cowboys have a holdout on their hands with Lamb, but the team has uncertain depth at wide receiver behind Brandon Cooks. Third-year wideout Jalen Tolbert is getting rave reviews in training camp, but the Cowboys could still use some added depth at the position. Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox suggested that Houston Texans receiver Robert Woods is a potential trade target for Dallas. Houston could save roughly $5 million in cap space by releasing Woods but would save $6.5 million by trading him, Knox wrote in an August 11, 2024, story titled, Top Options for WR-Needy NFL Teams. If he's on the bubble for financial reasons, the Texans would probably accept any reasonable trade offer. Woods would be a great addition to any reloading team with a young quarterback, just as he was for the Texans last season. However, he could also be a fine budget-friendly option for a potential contender looking to bolster its receiving core. That includes Dallas, which has underwhelming depth behind Lamb. Potential Cowboys trade target Robert Woods had back-to-back 1,000 receiving yard seasons with the Los Angeles Rams. Woods is not exactly a flashy name, but all the veteran has done is produce during his career. The wideout was once one of the key parts of the Los Angeles Rams offense. Woods is a champion but sustained an unfortunate season-ending injury that prevented him from actually playing in the 2022 Super Bowl. The playmaker played 9 games during the team's championship run prior to sustaining the season-ending injury in 2021. During his debut season in Houston, Woods posted 40 receptions for 426 yards and a touchdown in 14 appearances in 2023. Woods' best stretch of his career came in 2018 and 2019 when the wideout notched back-to-back seasons topping 1,000 yards in Los Angeles.